Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Namaskar. Welcome to Hinduism in Focus. We want to go into the Lankakanda of the Ramayana for today's discussion. And we'll talk on a few incidents surrounding Hanuman on the battlefield. On the eve of the battle with Ravana, we shall begin there. Tulsidas gives a glimpse of the tender scene between Rama and his servants, his devotees. The ocean of Lanka had been bridged, and Rama is encamped with his army. Observing a lofty and beautiful peak, Lakshman gathered fresh leaves and flowers on these placed on the grounds. So he created what is a comfortable couch, a bed for Sri Rama. So Rama rested his head on the lap of Sugriva while he was in conversation with Vibhishana. We can imagine that scene. Hanuman and Angad massaged his legs, while Lakshman sat behind him, keeping watch, the ever dutiful. As he looked towards the east, Rama saw the moon above the horizon and spoke around to those around him about the beauty of the moon, that is. At the end of his description, Rama asks a question. Tell me, my brothers, so he addressed all as his brothers, what are the dark spots on the moon? Let each of you express his opinion. You know, on the moon, when you look at it, there are some dark spots. Sugriv explained that it is the shadow of the earth which is reflected on the moon. A second person suggested that a scar was left on the bosom of the moon when it was struck by Rahu, or mythology, you know. A third suggested some other reason. They were guessing actually. So, when it was Hanuman's turn, he gave quite a different answer altogether. He said, Kaha Hanumanta Sunahu Prabhu Sasi Tumhari Priyadas Tava Murati Bidhu Urambasati Soi Shyamata Abhas. Hear me, Lord, said Hanuman. The moon is your beloved servant, and it is your image enshrined in his bosom that caused that dark spot. Hanuman's answer is very significant because it reveals how he sees the world through the eyes of a devotee of God. Everything in nature serves to remind him of God, making his awareness of God unbroken. Nature functions for Hanuman in obedience to God's will and acts as his servant. As the Katha Upanishad puts it, Bhayad asyagnis tapati bhayat tapati suryaha bhayat indrascha vayuscha mrityur dhavati panchamaha. From fear of him, or from fear of that God, fire burns. From fear of him, the sun shines. From fear of him, rain falls. From fear of him, wind blows. Even death is at the command of God. The devotee Zen like Hanuman Swami sees the entire universe full of God's presence and proclaims God's glory. Finally, we come to the battle itself. All efforts to secure peace have failed. In a last attempt Rama sent Angada to plead for the return of Mata Sita and the avoidance of war. Angada's mission, however, brought no change to the heart of Ravana. He had no respect for the army of Rama, with the exception of Hanuman. He himself proclaimed the greatness of Hanuman, that is, Ravana proclaimed the greatness. There is one being of extraordinary might who came before and created havoc in the city. He was referring to Hanuman setting Lanka on fire. On the night before the battle, Ravana's wife, Mandodari, also pleaded with him to seek peace with the Lord. She reminded him of Hanuman's might and power. Do you wish to conquer Rama in battle, whose messenger even performed such exploits? And even Ravana's son, Prahasta, said to him, Hanuman came from nowhere, and even today the people are extolling his mighty doings. Baridhi nadhi eku kapi awa, he said. Tasu charitamana mahu sabugawa. Everybody is praising Hanuman. It is clear that Hanuman was highly acclaimed by the inhabitants of Lanka for his courage and his might. During the battle, Lakshman was fatally wounded, another part of the Ramayana, of this episode. Hanuman brought his nearly lifeless body to Rama, who was terribly distressed to see his brother's condition. Anuja Deki Prabhu Ati Dukamana, very much distressed he was. Jambavan informed him that an Ayurvedic physician, Sushena, lived in Lanka. Again, as on many other occasions, the task fell to Hanuman Swami. Hanuman entered the city of Lanka and returned with the Ayurvedic physician, the doctor. The doctor, however, requested a specific herb, medicinal herb, growing on top of a particular mountain range, to be brought in order to restore the health of Lakshmana. Hanuman was again chosen to fetch that herb. He successfully overcame all obstacles on the way and arrived on that mountain peak. Unfortunately, he could not identify the specific medicinal plant. So he decided to return with the entire range. Hanuman's return to Rama with the mountain range is a well-known event and celebrated in art. We have seen much pictures and so on being drawn of this incident. And it indicates his willingness to go to any lengths to complete the purpose of Rama. As a servant of Rama, Hanuman therefore is unique. One may classify workers into 4 types. There is first of all the lazy worker who avoids responsibilities and strives to do the minimum. He appears busy only in the presence of the boss, the employer, and he needs constant supervision. He always accomplishes less than expected and never finds permanent employment. The second type of worker is who only does what he is told to do. He sticks to the letter of his instruction and exercises no initiative or creativity. So unlike the first type, this worker usually only accomplishes what is expected, but no more. He needs to be in constant contact with his employer. There's another type, the third type, is the one who goes beyond the letter of his instructions, but does not remain faithful to the spirit of these instructions. He may do more than ask, or expected, but not necessarily within the guidelines or mandate. In his attempt to impress his boss by his initiative, he often frustrates the aims and purposes of the company or the place where he works. Finally, there is a rare worker like Hanumanji. He is ready always to assume responsibility, and this worker demonstrates tremendous resourcefulness and ingenuity to accomplish the aims of his employer. His creativity is consistent with the wish and selfish interest of the boss or the company. This is a worker who can be trusted to handle anything that is unexpected and a challenge any crisis. Hanuman's action in this critical situation reveals him to be a worker of the best type. There are a number of alternatives before him. He could firstly abandon the task altogether because he did not know which was the herb to be brought. This is what the first type of worker would have done. Secondly, he could have returned to Rama and the doctor for more instructions. This is what the second type of worker would have done. Time, however, was very critical. Thirdly, he could have taken a risk and selected the wrong herb. This is what the third type of worker would have done. But by choosing to take the entire range, he left no possibility for error or waste of time. In the service of Rama, no burden was too great for Hanumanji. No task was too large or difficult. In all that he did, he applied himself with enthusiasm and commitment. It is this attitude which can literally move mountains and before which all obstacles crumble. Hanuman literally moved the mountain. With the mountain range in his grasp, Hanuman darted through the night and passed over the city of Ayodhya. And we know the story. By mistake, he was shot down by Bharat, who thought him to be an enemy. And Hanuman, falling down there injured, was saying, muttering, Rama, Rama, O Rama, Hey Raghupati. And seeing Hanuman in tears, Bharat clasped him. And he spoke these words while his eyes were filled with tears. Jahi vidhi Rama bimukha mohi kinha, tehi puniyaha daruna dukha dinha. Tau kapi hoi bigata shrama shula, jao mo para Raghupati anukula. And sonata bachana uti baita kapisa. Kapi jaya jayati kosala dhisa. So Bharat says, if in thought, word and deed I have sincere affection for Rama's feet, and if Ram is kindly disposed to me, O Hanumanji, may your pain and fatigue all pass away. At the sound of these words, Hanuman arose and sat up, crying, Victory, victory to Rama. With a thrill of joy in his body and tears streaming down his eyes, Bharat embraced Hanumanji and inquired of Rama, Lakshman, and Sita. So the first encounter with Bharat reveals the nature and depth of Hanuman's love for God. Even as he lay injured and unconscious on the ground, the name of God still sprung to his lips. This is all Hanuman knows, and this is what we also have to emulate and copy, relying upon the name Ram Nam, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Namah Shivaya. And even at the time of death, he did it. So the name of God, however come naturally to us, hold enshrined in our heart the devotees' sincerity to the God. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om.